Welcome to PenguinToolz. Slick, simple, and built for speed. With PenguinToolz, launching tokens on Solana has never been easier. This walkthrough will guide you through everything you need to know, from downloading and setting up, to deploying tokens and managing wallets like a pro. Let's dive in. Step 1. Download the PenguinToolz software. Head over to our Discord server and navigate to the Downloads channel. In Downloads, you'll find a link to our GitHub page. Head over there and download the latest version. When you open PenguinToolz, the first thing you'll see is license verification. You'll need to purchase and/or verify your license. To obtain a license, navigate to the support channel in our Discord server and open a sales ticket. Once you have your license key, you'll be required to set a password that is permanently linked to your key. Make sure you write this password down and store it somewhere safe. Every time you open PenguinToolz, you must enter both your license key and your password to access the software. Once logged in, you'll find easy navigation to your wallet manager, the launch page, proxies, and settings. Let's break them down. Here's your wallet manager interface. Here you can create, age, fund, and manage wallets before launching tokens. Let's break it down from top to bottom. At the top, you'll see two indicators. These display the balance in your dev wallet and your main wallet. To update the balance in real time, click the refresh button. Later, I'll show you how to set up and connect these wallets. Below that, you can create and import new wallets. There's a box on the left where you can choose how many new wallets you want to generate, and you can generate up to 40 at once. You can also import wallets if you already have existing wallets that you want to import into PenguinToolz. If you want to export any of these wallets, you can just select them, whether you want to select all or you want to select them manually, and you can click export. You can also delete all wallets at once. Now below that is mixing and aging. Mixed funds is a unique feature that only PenguinToolz uses. For users that value privacy above anything else, they can use the mixed funds option to make sure the funding source of their buying wallets is difficult to trace. Mixed rounds sets the number of rounds to mixed funds. The default is 3, the maximum is 5, and the minimum is 1. The more rounds, the more expensive. Now what Age All Wallets does is it simulates wallet creation on platforms like Photon, Bullx, Soul Trading Bot, and Bloom to avoid detection by sniping tools. For this feature, you need a minimum amount of Solana in each wallet, but it's really only a minuscule amount. Now onto the funding section. Users can set a specific amount of SOL to distribute to each wallet. For example, let me create 10 new wallets. If you click Split All, you can distribute the total funder balance evenly across all wallets. Let me show you this example. It took the SOL out of my main wallet, and it split it across these 10 wallets. Now the minimum and maximum amount is for all random. What all random does is it randomly distributes SOL to each wallet. Now you can just set the parameters for this. What collect SOL does is it gathers any remaining SOL from all wallets back to the main wallet. Now I lost like 0.002 SOL, but that's from blockchain fees. PenguinToolz doesn't have any hidden fees. All fees that you find are going to be blockchain fees or, on-chain gas fees and things like that. Now what collect SPL does is if there's any tokens that you have, it'll collect the tokens from your wallets. And clicking fund all wallets, it just executes your funding settings. Now here you can select your wallets. You can either select them all at once, or you can manually select them. You can also individually fund and age each wallet, just if you want a more manual process. But these buttons down here are the same as these buttons up here. This is just automated, so this does all your wallets at once, or whatever you have selected, whereas you can do it manually here, just one wallet at a time. And if you scroll all the way down here, there's an activity log. Here you can see if your transactions land, if there's any bugs or errors, things like that. This is super useful if you're having any issues. You can send this to support and we could get it sorted out because now we know what the problem is. Okay, moving on to launch. This is where the magic happens. To start off, there's 3 different modes: Surf Mode, Ice Cold, and Blizzard. Surf Mode purchases occur naturally over 4 to 6 seconds via Jito. This requires proxies. We'll get more into that later. Ice Cold Mode's similar, where it uses Jito and it requires proxies, but it executes a 1 candle buy. Now Blizzard is similar to Ice Cold, where it executes a 1 candle buy, but it uses RPC, so no Jito or proxies are required. Enable Manual Buy allows you to launch the token before buying, and then manually trigger the buys. Now if you open token metadata, you can input the token name, the token symbol, the description, which will come up in PumpFun, the Twitter URL, Telegram URL, website URL. You can also upload the token image, and you can view it before you actually launch. And then below is priority fee and compute units. By changing your priority fee on each launch, You're making it harder for snipers, because the sniper's basic filter often look at the priority fee. Find your range and play with that. I suggest 0.006 to 0.01, and obviously the higher this is, the more SOL you're going to use. Compute units is similar to priority fee, as it controls how fast and efficiently your transaction processes on the blockchain. In PenguinToolz, using 140,000 to 160,000 compute units is standard, while 180,000 plus helps mimic pump fund launches. However, setting your compute units too high just wastes Solana without extra benefits. Think of compute units as the priority power. Now tagging simulates trading on platforms like Photon, Bullex, Sol Trading Bot, and Bloom. It's similar to aging, but think of aging as creating and tagging as trading. Mixed transfers with 75% probability of being labeled as platform transaction, which means some of them will look like bots, but most of them are going to look organic. Custom uses the targets that you set in Wallet Manager, and random just tags all transactions randomly. When you click Launch Token, a button that says Get CA will appear. Get CA is another unique feature of ours, and you can get the token CA before it launches. Make sure you get CA before launching, or it will try and launch with the wrong CA. Now in these sections, this is where you can sell on Pump Fund and Radium. If you choose random, it chooses a random wallet for selling. You can also choose the amount of random wallets you want, or you could choose them manually if you want to. You can select all, you can also clear all. Now let me explain to you the differences between these four buttons. Sell percentage, you can choose a custom percentage of tokens to sell. Let's say I want to sell 25% of the supply that I have. Or you can sell 100%, which sells all token holdings across the selected wallets, one at a time over a few seconds. Now what dev sell does is it sells all the holdings from the dev wallet. And what sell all does is it executes an instant full sell off, faster than sell 100%. Think of it all happening simultaneously. You can also include the dev sell, so you can do this all at once, dev sell and all your wallets. Now if your token hits migration, this little red button will turn green when your token migrates, meaning it's live and tradable on Radium. This indicator is faster than Photon updates. Next, let's check out the Proxies tab. Here you can manage and configure proxy settings for enhanced anonymity and performance. You can enter proxies in formats such as IP port username password, or URL-based configurations. I just loaded in 14 proxies, one on each line. If I click add proxies, you can see all of my proxies are now here. You can test them individually for the speeds, or you can click test all and see which proxy is the fastest. You can also import proxies via JSON file, or you can export the proxies that you have. You can also delete all the proxies at once. Moving on to the settings tab. Here you can configure key parameters for RPC management, buying options, and wallets. You can enter your HTTP RPC URL, your WebSocket RPC URL, and then here is where you enter your developer wallet key and your main wallet key. This means your private key. These will be the wallets that you see up here. Here you also set how much your initial dev buy is, and then the minimum and maximum buy as well. You can set your Jito tip, and it pays the tip with each wallet individually to make your buys seem more natural. And then if you click advanced settings, you can also add multiple RPC URLs and test the speeds with them. And then you can just choose the fastest one. You can also click configure wallet buy and add manual buy parameters for each wallet. You can also change the priority from wallet specific to min-max range. This is just for setting custom buy amounts for each wallet, but for most people this isn't necessary. Our keyboard controls, aka hotkeys, is coming soon, as well as a mini chart, so you don't have to pull up Photon every time you want to watch the chart. It'll just come up when you launch. Hotkeys should be coming in the next week or so, whereas mini chart expected to come out in the next few months. And that's a wrap. PenguinToolz gives you all the tools you need to launch and bundle your Solana tokens like a pro. Find us on X at PenguinToolz, or join our Discord at gg/PenguinToolz. I can't wait to see you there.